Thank you very much and welcome to fresh episode of Anti-Missionary Program Unconscious Vibes. Your number one premier media hub in Africa and beyond. Thank you very much. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and X, IG, and everywhere. Please bring out your comment. It's very, very important. That makes the show very interactive. Of course, today we are going to look at how and why, or why and how the missionaries came to Africa. We have been asking this question before, and I think you have heard it before. This is not the first time of hearing this. We have heard it before. Before the missionaries came to Africa, I think, and I know very well, that we were having our values, our heritage, our culture, our governance system, and many more. So the underlying question is, why did we even ignore all these quality things that we were having, this quality lifestyle, and then accept white man's teaching? This is what we are going to discuss today. So if you have just joined the program, this is Anti-Missionary, of course. And bringing out your comments and sharing for your friends to also enjoy will make the show more interactive. My name is Feka Demand for David, popularly known as Disciple. With me here, Kentana, a member of the Common Sense family. Today, maybe, or next week Sunday, I will baptize him in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Say amen. You won't say amen. You don't say amen. Hey. I'm going to baptize you. You will not say amen.
Amen.
You will become an elder.
Amen.
In the Church of Pentecost.
Church of.
Okay, bro, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right. So today, fresh episode, Anti-Missionary Program Unconscious Vibe. We are going to look at why and how the missionaries came to Africa. I think this is not the first time that's the first time of hearing this.
Yes.
But there are some questions that we need to ask before we come to analyze these things. It's like you having a gold and then you ignore your gold to accept charcoal.
Yeah.
In the first place, what was or were the lifestyle of we the Africans before we accepted this white man's ideology?
Okay.
Were we not valuing our culture, our governance system? Because we were having everything.
Yeah.
Our chiefs, our laws concerning societies, and like the constitution that we are having now. We were having it in the olden days, which was far better. And that one, if you fall foul the rules, your punishment is instant. We ignore this to go and accept the one that even can be held by a thief and nothing will happen to that thief. What brought us to this level?
Okay. Thank you very much, and you are welcome to Conscious Vibe
Of
TV.
Course.
Kindly share and bring your comment and the comment section.
Very important.
All your comments are welcome.
That's it.
Let me say hi to Mr. Reggae Ambassador. Everywhere he is, I think he's watching.
Greetings to him.
It's a very deep and good question. I think we became Christians without even know how we became Christians.
We became Christians.
African became Christians without even know how they became Christians.
How do you explain this to me?
Yes, I will explain to your understanding. So if I may understand, and the question is, why did the missionary came to Africa? The first thing we have to explain and understand is, what is the meaning of mission? Mission. They are called missionaries. That means they have a mission.
They have a mission to achieve. They have something to achieve.
Yes. That means they have a mission to achieve. And finally, they accomplish their mission. But before mission, there is a vision. So you see the vision, you work on the vision by your mission, then you achieve it. You were asking a question, before they came to Africa, we were having a good governance.
Of course.
Everything was on track. Everything was in justice way. One thing I want Africans to understand is when the missionary came to Africa, the missionary are part of the, you see, let me take it this way. There was physical slavery, but the missionary came as mental slavery. Let me repeat myself. There was physical slavery. So when the missionary came, they came to Africa. They came in the name of mental slavery. Physical slavery is where when they come to Africa, they have to tie you, hold your neck, hold your hands, tie you, put you in a boat and sail you to their country. So it came to a time they say, no, let's change the system. We don't need to catch them again. We have to catch their brain. And this is how they did it. So you can catch somebody and put the person in a prison. But the brain can be thinking outside. The person will be in the prison although, but the person can think outside the prison. So the people say, no, if we don't arrest their brain, if we keep arresting their body, a time is coming, they will think. So let's stop the physical slavery and give them the mental slavery. That is where the missionary jumped inside. That is where Christianity jumped inside. That is where the Bible jumped inside. So when we are talking about the missionary to Africa, their mission is to continue the physical slavery, in the other hand, to be a mental slavery. So when they came to Africa, you were asking, how do we end here? How do Africans?
Upon all that we were having.
Yes.
Before you continue, let the producer put on something for me on the screen. Let me read this. Because after reading this, I was shocked that why did we ignore this? And accepted these guys.
It's
having
good.
This.
It's good. No better same. You go here matter.
So before good. Look at this. The only surviving missionary is killed by a herbalist. These guys were the first missionaries, the Basel missionaries. When they came, common malaria, that cannot kill we the Africans, of course. When you go to the villages, in fact, mosquitoes have been biting, and we have medicine that we can take and it will go instantly. It killed all of them. And this guy defied their authorities because they were warned not to go to any traditional herbalist. And this guy disobeyed their leaders. And I want to read it for them to know. Disobeyed their leaders and went to, how do you call it? The traditionalist, herbalist. And if you read, he said that they all died of malaria and other tropical diseases, including a medical doctor. They came with a medical doctor, a professional one. Even the medical doctor died, who was supposed to take care of them, with exception of Andreas, this guy, who is on the screen.
I can see him.
He did not die because he went to our traditionalist to taste our traditional medicine. And lo and behold, this guy did not die. So why did we ignore all this and then accepted white man's ideology?
Before I answer your question, this will tell you that the Jesus they brought to Africa cannot kill, because it was the missionaries who brought Jesus to Africa. The person who brought you Jesus and told you Jesus can heal you came to your land and died. His Jesus couldn't heal him. Point number one. So if you're a Christian, listen to me. If you're a religious person, listen to me. We are telling you that the best and the first people who brought you Jesus and told you Jesus is a healer couldn't heal them when common malaria attacked them. But they were healed by our tradition and our herbal doctors. Now, when they came to Africa, they brainwashed Africans in the name of education. And this is how they did it. Suppose you are my father. You gave birth to me.
Of course.
when the physical slavery took place, you were arrested. But they didn't arrest me. They created education system to poison my brain. They brainwash me. They blackmail you to me. They educated me and told me you are nobody without them. This is how we ended today as we are talking as black people. So somebody will ask me, if we were strong by then, if we were having if we were having knowledge, how do we have to accept them? Your ancestor never accepted them. But it was you, because you went to their school. Let me explain it very good. Now, the black man will give birth to his child and give it to his colonial master to educate him. So you end up being think like your colonial master. As I'm talking now, and it is still working, the education system we have in Africa was drawn by our colonizers, was graved by our colonizers. So when your enemy educates your children, you become an enemy to your children. Are you getting my point?
I'm listening.
When your enemy educates your children, you the father, you the parents of the children, you become an enemy to your children because it was your enemy who educated them. So what will they tell your children about you?
They will just tarnish your image.
They will tarnish your image.
Of course.
So after they took over our ancestors, they created education system where every Monday to Friday, they take us there, then learn our father, learn the history of them, but they will not teach you the black history. That is how we ended here. Because if you be an Asante man, you give birth to a son or a daughter, then you give that your son or your daughter to an Angona man to be trained. How will your child end up? Will he end up like an Asante or an Angona man? He will be an Angona man. So when we were born, we were not trained by our parents. Enye yaufo ne hwe yen. Enye yaufo atamfo. Ene hwe yen. Into automatically, winyini a, wo papa beda ne wo tamfo because wo tamfo ne training o. So we ended up here because of the education we were given. And it is still happening. This is where when we go to school, they say something is called worship every Wednesday. You have to go and pray to our Father who art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, blah, 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 blah. Telling them indirectly, they shouldn't use the brain. They should call to the slave master's God, which was Jesus, they say they brought to Africa. So a guy was asking me, if not because of our colonizers, if not because of the whiteys, like yenim gold home faswa, like we don't know what to do with gold.
You don't even have mobile phones. People used to ask those questions.
No, go and do your own research. It was Jesse Russell.
And they say even cars, we were using donkeys and those things.
No, when they came to Africa, when the colonizers came to Africa, we were having universities at Timbuktu, Mali. We were having the university. So when they came to Africa, they saw the black books and they say, yes, if we don't tag these people, if we don't brainwash them, a time is coming, they will take over the whole world.
Just like the letter this guy sent.
King Leopold.
Good. That let's tackle their
image. Their belief system.
Yeah, good.
Tarnish it. Blackmail it. So everything bad, they do it. Blackmail. Blacklist. Black market. Have you thought of it? Blackmail, blacklist, black market. Wow, that means everything black. After all, then they tarnish black people to be Satan.
Doesn't mean we were not thinking of what. How can someone sit down, conspire to tackle that? No, these people are very wise.
Yeah,
let's tackle their image, their culture, their education, tackle all your strong points without you being detected that no, this and this and this will happen in future.
So you know something? In the Bible, he said no one can go to the strong man's house unless he ties him down before he enter. So when they came to our continent, when they came to Africa, they tackle our spirituality, our comfort. They tackle them. Because they see, say, that was where our power lies. And do you know how they tackle them? They educated the black man to hate himself.
How? Oh, you see, these are some of the things that baffles my mind.
Yeah.
That as you are sitting there,
Yeah,
and you allow someone to educate you or tell you something which is not true,
okay,
to hate your own,
okay,
like your lifestyle,
okay,
for you to accept him, does it mean you were not thinking outside the box?
That is not you were not thinking. It's not a matter of you were not.
By doing what?
I'm coming.
Because does it mean you don't analyze? Because for you sitting there, if I come to sell this to you,
yeah,
you will not just buy it like that. You
yeah.
even check whether the battery is good, whether the network aspect is good,
yeah.
whether the SIM is working. You do all this.
Yeah.
How come?
Do you know?
Tell me.
Do you know something?
Tell me.
When you believe in something.
Believe in what?
When you believe in something, I'm coming. When you believe in something, we don't ask question. One, someone will ask, how did they overtook Africans? Africans, we were too hospitality. We were too loving. We care for people.
And that made us timid.
Yes. So we were not timid. So when they came to Africa, we saw them know they are human beings like us. Because in Africa, we used not to hate people. We were having love. So we opened our mind and our heart to them. So by the time we realized, we saw, no, those people were not having good mind. By that time, it was late. Are you getting my point? It's like I'm coming. It's like you be in a prison. I am taking care of your children.
Okay.
I'll make sure that everything I want, I'll give it to your children. By the time either you die in the prison or by the time you come out from the prison, I have brainwashed your son. That's what they did to Africans. So someone will ask you, with the power of our ancestors, with the knowledge of our ancestors, with the wisdom of our ancestors, why do the missionaries overtook us? That is the question people used to ask. And then in the case, what I mean is, because now we were too, your friend is saying hospitality. We were having love. Ye be ye kumamu, ye domo. Enti echire ni yebemu se dabi nipa na wo ma na odo no se onye odo no di yeden edi free ni tirimu ba. Mr. Man, are you getting my point?
Are you not?
That doesn't make you a fool.
Are you not sure naturally our brains are weak?
No, black man brain is not weak naturally.
Are you sure?
We were educated our brain to be weak. They educated our brain to be weak, the missionary. So the missionary are part of the slave masters. When they saw that the physical slavery will not end them well, they have to create another way, which is the religion now, which is Christianity, which is the Bible. To stop us from talking, to limit our thinking, to stop them from going against them.
But for someone to outsmart you,
yeah,
it means the person is above you when it comes to critical.
Then the person is a thief. Nyensa korono. And a thief from friend Nyensa korono is a thief.
But before a thief can, steal your item, meaning there were loopholes.
There were
some loopholes in your house.
No. There are no loopholes. Loopholes be anything. Before a thief will steal you, that means he's a thief. He has a negative mind.
But one for one man to 2 years.
No, that be any one for one man to 2 years.
Because if you look at per what I read on the screen,
yes,
you Obi Awaba Hoho Awaba.
Yeah.
They came with their own doctor. Meaning that they were not believing they thought we don't even have health system in Africa here.
Yeah, that is what they thought.
Yeah. So they came with their own doctor to take care of them.
Yes.
But they know that no matter what, one way or the other,
they will fall sick.
Because of change of environment, you will fall sick. And they brought their professional doctor. And lo and behold, this guy came to die.
Yeah.
Left with only one person who got to know that, no, Jack, I need to, consult this
herbalist.
This herbalist. And this guy did not die. So we did not learn sense from it. That, see, these guys brought their doctor. They couldn't, he couldn't cure them. By God's grace, yeah. How come say you beje and what to akofa Brunidi? Yeah,
that was when they were preaching you the Jesus. By then, Your children were in their classroom.
Learning. Quoting quotation.
Telling them they don't need the herbalists who took care of them, but they rather need Jesus. Meanwhile, their their fathers was with our grandfathers, which were using herb. So when our grandfathers were in school, they were telling them they don't need the herbalists. That is why I'm telling you, say, you be in a prison, you leave your children for me. I can do everything to your children. By the time you come out, when
we were in school,
we
were taught that these people came with schnapps and other things. To steal our gold. Do you accept that one?
That is another way of brainwashing black people. That they brought schnapps and took away our gold. We were having
our leaders will rush for schnapps and give them gold, a bag of gold.
That was I think they came in this thing I call better trade. So somebody will ask me, how did they came to Africa? The how is
these are all part of the question. How can someone will come with just a snap?
No, the thing was I was telling you, they came in the name of better trade, marketing, selling, business. You have this. Take this and take this. I don't see any foolishness in this.
No. Yehuda, wait. Will you accept yam?
Yeah.
And give me this your phone?
If I need yam, I will accept it.
Yam phone?
Yeah. If I need it, I will accept it. Maybe I'm coming.
Are you not sure that then time we did not know the value of gold?
No. We knew the value of gold.
It's like
do you have bank account? I'm coming.
We're just keeping it.
No. We were not just keeping it. Let me tell you the mind behind it. Let me ask you this question. Answer. Do you have bank account?
I have bank account.
You have bank account?
Of course.
What do you put there?
Oh, I keep money inside.
You keep money inside?
Of course.
Why do you keep that money inside?
That one is for saving.
Why do you hide that money?
For future purposes.
Thank you. So when our ancestors were hiding their gold, they were hiding the gold for the future reference, because automatically they knew a time is coming. They will need the gold. Everything precious to you, you hide them. So, I'm coming.
Okay.
So you know, these brainwashed Christians will tell you they never knew what they were doing with gold. But before the missionary came to Africa, it was ancestors who were dressing with gold, ornament, garment, gold. What are you telling me? They don't know what they are using gold for.
And if you know the purpose of it, why will you give them gold and take snap?
If you the purpose, if you don't have the snap,
of which we have expectation.
I'm coming. If you need the snap, because the gold was in abundance, if you have plenty in your house, you can give and take what you don't have. So I don't see any. You have 10,000 Ghana. Let me say 50,000 Ghana. I'm coming. 50,000 Ghana in your bank account. Then you saw power bank, which is worth 2,000 Ghana. Then you took 2,000 Ghana from out of the 50,000 and bought the power bank. Show me. Why do you have to tell me? Why do you have to tell me you are a fool? How do you call yourself? Why are you a fool? You have the money. You don't have the power bank. Then you take some of the money, bought power bank. Don't tell me because the power bank is small. You need it.
It's not about the power bank is small.
Yeah.
It's about the value.
Yeah.
Everything that we do.
Yeah.
We check for the value.
Yeah.
For instance, this microphone.
Yeah.
This boom mic. We have different types.
Yes.
Some are even sold for 200 Ghana cedis. And you take this in exchange for that 200 Ghana cedis.
Because I need it.
You need this.
Yes.
That 200 Ghana cedis. Instead of this one that costs like 2,000 Ghana.
Because that 2,000 you are talking about, I have it in abundance.
It's like you are defending indefensible.
No. I'm not defending indefensible. You buy what you don't have. You exchange what you don't have. Are you getting my point? How do you have to call me a fool If I have my own money,
nobody is calling them.
That is what they call our ancestors. Because they say in the ancient days, our ancestors were having abundance of gold. They don't know what they do with the gold.
Nowadays, people have stopped saying that.
They will stop saying that.
They have stopped. Because our current generation,
yes,
we are even more stupid than our ancestors.
Yes.
Why? Because we have gone to school. We know the import. We have people who have been herbal practitioners. They know, they have studied the herbs. Just last month, Food and Drugs Board ban or issue a warning against one herbalist called or Mama Herbal and whatever. After their forensic investigation, they got to know that the medicine in that herbal, there is a medicine or some substance in that herbal medicine that shouldn't be inside. Meaning that they have mixed our herbs with white man's, how do you call it, medicine. Who shouldn't be so. So they have to ban it. In the current generation,
let me put something here so that we can do the
in our current generation. So those who used to say our ancestors were fools and whatever, nowadays they have stopped because we have gone to school. We can speak all big grammars. What do we do now? Are we not still, going to these white people for their loans and other things? So how can you describe it? So as for that aspect, I don't call them, but it's like a limitation of knowledge.
No, I don't call it.
Certain things, like you don't know the values. Just like your work. Now you're producing Kawanko cap.
Yeah.
Now you produce caps from bamboo.
Yeah.
Previously, people were wasting it. But you stood at some place and identified that there is value inside this.
Yeah.
So I can make something out of it.
Yeah. So
have you seen your mindset? Meaning that your thinking ability in when it comes to crafts is far better than some of us.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I will accept that.
Yeah.
Because I've stayed in rural areas before and I've seen this bamboo before. It did not come to my head to analyze or to come out with a cap. But you were able to come out with a cap. It means that your craft ability in terms of your thinking ability when it comes to craft aspect, you are far better than me.
Mr. Man,
I will accept that.
Mr. Man, let me tell you something.
I can relate that one in the olden days.
Mr. Man, let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Everything you people claim the whites brought to Africa was in Africa. So how do you have to tell me we don't value those things? Everything you claim they brought to Africa, we were having it. You tell me they brought civilization. We were having our civilization before they came.
Of course, that one. That's why I said that one in the intro when I started. We knew in the old it will be very difficult for someone to pick your phone outside. Let me say your phone or any item.
Yeah.
When you go to Sekwa, as at now, right now, when you go to Sekwa, you can enter someone's farm. The yam will be on the mouse. How do you call it?
Yeah.
The yam will be displayed on it. And no one will, if you're a man, go and take it. You will be in the farm for the past 1 week.
And weed for
and weed. No. Such society.
Yeah.
How can a thief live there? But come to Accra, even in church, they will tell you, please take care of your phone so that it will not be an answer to someone's prayer.
Yeah. But so you are asking me, when they came, then we have all these things.
Good.
Why do you have to leave those things there and accept theirs now?
Of which you know that that your culture and your life, how do you call it? Your lifestyle was good, better. Why will you leave it?
Mr. Man, do you know power of words? Power of words. Spell.
So
yes, that is why their Bible is called gospel. It's not gospel, it's God's spell. So when they came to Africa, they did everything in the name of spells, message, talking, brainwashing, lying.
And we also failed to do analysis. Of what they are saying.
Don't say
because nowadays, me, for instance, anything you preach to me, I also analyze to see whether you are saying you are telling the truth or lie.
Do you know what they did? Do you know what they did?
What did they do?
I quoted the quotation when they came to Africa. They say, if you don't think like a child, you cannot enter into the kingdom of God. So when they came to Africa, they were teaching, they were talking to our children, the youth. So they make sure they put the lies in the brain before you grew up. How can they come and tell you at the age of 30, 40 years that Mary gave birth without man? Will you accept that?
That one is Holy Ghost.
No, you will not accept. So the very thing they did is to either to makaranta them or to Sunday school them. That is where the brainwash began. Makaranta and Sunday school. At the age of 4, 5, 6, 7, they make sure by the age of 10 years, they put everything in your brain. That is why they don't wait for you to grow up. This is how they did it. So I was saying, they didn't brainwash the father. They brainwashed the son.
Okay.
For the son to brainwash the son.
And it has continued.
And it has continued
to the present generation.
To the present generation. Because the physical slavery didn't come and preach to them. The physical slavery was arresting by force, by chains. They catch you, you like it or you don't like it. Take you away.
Okay.
But the mental slavery say, no, now don't catch the physical body. Tackle the brain. How do we do that? Let's create an education system.
Okay.
Bring their children there. Now you ask me, are they not any education system? Were we not having education system? We were having education system. But when they came here, after they took everything, books, so they don't brainwash the father. They brainwash the son. The son will brainwash the son and it will continue. And that is what we are facing now. So, this message we are sending, I am not sending this message to the 60 years old man. I am sending this message to the 10 years, 15 years. They will be the future leaders. I think you are getting my point.
Of course.
So when the missionary came to Africa, their mission is to come and continue the physical slavery in the mental way.
Okay.
Because the missionaries, the book they brought to Africa, which is the Bible, supported slavery. In the book of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 5, it will tell you, slaves, obey your earthly masters as you obey Jesus. That means if you choose to be a slave and you want to be stubborn, they are preaching to you because you accept Jesus. You have to calm down. You have to submit yourself to your slave master.
Okay.
And who was the slave master? Who was the slave? They choose to be the slave master. Now I don't call them the slave masters. I call them brutalites. That is my own English. They are brutalites.
They came to brutalize.
Yeah, they came Africa to brutalize Africa. Because entering somebody's territory without permission. And come again.
How did we even allow ourselves for them to arrest us physically? Of which we were enough in numbers. Like me coming to your house, arrest your father, your mother, like a whole family.
Okay.
Leaving the kids.
Okay.
Why?
Let me show you something. Please, can you put the thing on the screen for me? The Jesus of Lubeck.
Okay.
This is how it started.
Okay. Was coming to Africa to arrest us. Even I've heard that some research, they are even talking about some of our leaders were part, like they were even part of the slaves.
Yes, those who came, the leaders who became Christians. When they start preaching Christianity, the Africans who started following Christianity began selling the black people to the white. So if that story is true, before you see a black man selling a black man to the white, that means that black man is a typical Christian. So I have two types of black people. I have black Africans and Christian Africans. Any Christian man is not qualified through African because Africans are no Christians. Africans are no Muslims. So Ghana, ye wo Ghana for, and ye wo Ghana Christo for. We have true Ghanaians who are no religious people. They are the true Ghanaians.
How can you identify them?
Yes, because they are ye Ghana a Christo for.
What about the traditionalists? Why will you?
Na Ghana yo dia.
Ghana yo.
Ye Ghana for.
Which part do you belong to?
Which part? I belong to the traditionalists.
Okay.
See. This is Jesus of Lubeck.
Next time I meet you and you tell me you don't belong to traditionalists, the way I will deal with you never forget.
And we will explain traditionally who is a traditionalist.
Okay.
Now, this is Jesus of Lubeck, the first slave ship. So when they came to Africa, they told our fathers, This is a sheep. They told them Jesus is coming to pick them to heaven. It wasn't Jesus taking them from earth to the sky, but rather Jesus taking them from black land to Europe. Jesus of Lubeck. This sheep was given to the colonial masters to come to Africa by Queen Elizabeth I. He donated it to them. So this is the first sheep they used to carry our ancestors to Europe. So when they tell you Jesus walked on water, this is the meaning. Can you put it half?
Jesus walked on water.
Yes. You know physical Jesus walked on water. So when they are telling you, say Jesus walked on water, they are telling you the slave ship Jesus walked on water. And I think I decoded this. The name Jesus, J-E-S-U-S, joins European Slave Union ship.
Is it your own definition?
That is the true definition. If that is not the true definition, you can give me any definition about the name Jesus. So, Mr. Man, when you ask me, how
conquer your ancestors?
Let me tell you something. I'm coming. The Catholic Church, the Anglican Church, the Methodist Church, when they came to Africa, who gave them land to build their churches?
Our leaders, our ancestors.
Yes. Why? Because when they came to Africa, they were preaching their God. And our ancestors say, yes, the belief we have in our God. So it was the traditionalists who has the, how do you call it, religious tolerance. Because they love people. Obia preaching it here. At the end of the day,
by the time we finish opening our eyes,
that is where they will tell you, you go to the church, close your eyes for prayers. By the time you open your eyes, so when they came to Africa, they told our ancestors that they should close eyes for prayers. Before they open their eye, the gold is gone. The timber, the nylon, the cocoa has been carried away. So these people didn't come in the name of Africa, but they came in the name of themselves to enrich themselves. Anything from missionaries, they came with a mission. Let's go and loot the people. How do we do that? Let's create a book, create Christianity, create Bible, preach the Bible to them so that they will not retaliate.
Does it mean they came in number that supersede Africans?
They came in
numbers.
They came
supersede. Said numbers now mobile no or more dot to say be Accra and I say Kumasi Takrade. Yeah, or bet me Eddie change agugu ni pansa without we fighting back.
No. They came in kakra gradual. We know about no marco. We know about no plan 1. No more about plan 2. Until plan last one on a year Christianity no. I don't know because with that no, they will not come and hold you. So do you know these people? So do you know what they are doing now? You can see this latter descent. They will go to village. You can see the white man pounding fufu. So they do everything.
Your friends?
Yes, in the boko way.
The other time they came to
visit. They came to my house and they see their way. This is how they did it. They came as lovers. They pretended themselves as they love. They show love. Not knowing in their head they are wicked. So no wonder the latter descent can come to the village. Even water he will carry because he want to win you.
But don't you also think?
No.
Say obi there. When who's a kwa unyamia obi prame.
That be obi a person dead they will be proud no the odo na eba. Nipa no the odo na eba nti won so wo de akomapa na ehia no.
Yes. When these guys came to your house,
yes,
what did you do?
What you say? What did I do? I accepted them, and
I finally you did what?
Finally,
you disgraced them.
I disgraced them.
Why didn't you allow them to overtake you?
Because I knew what they were coming with. But when they came to Africa, our ancestors never knew they were coming with bad ideas. They thought they were coming with good ideas, love. They appear like they love. That That is why the Bible will tell you they are sheep, but they are wolves, but they wear sheep. So when the whites, the missionaries were coming to Africa, inside them there were wolves, but they wear the garment of sheep, preaching good, love Jesus. Without Jesus, at the end of the day, the Oma worship Humanagu and Omudi wolf near them, Eba Bonting. So the missionary didn't come to Africa to help Africa, but they rather come to Africa in the name of slavery.
In a professional way.
In a professional way.
Through Christianity.
Through Christianity. So the end of the Atlantic slavery is Christianity now. Because they did something and they saw the future that if these people, we didn't grab their brain, a time is coming, they will rule over us. Okay, how do we do that? The only best thing we can do that is by education. 2, religion. Let's give them religion. Let's give them education. So they craft their education. So since we still have their education, we will still be under them. And
I think we are going to be under them till thy kingdom come.
No, we are not going to be under them.
Are you sure we can correct this mistake?
We are correcting ourselves. We are correcting the mistake.
Are you sure?
Yes. A time is coming.
We still have the educational system.
Yeah.
We have their constitutions.
Yeah.
We have their rules. We have their human rights. Like whatever we are doing in Ghana here is from these people.
So
when are we going to correct it?
So the lies they put in our brain, we are telling people the truth that we don't need them.
And those outside there,
you
have been able to maybe identify that these guys were so and so and so.
Yeah.
Those outside there, look at how Christianity has taken over people's brain.
Yeah.
Let's take don't go to even the Muslim side. That guys are no go area.
Okay.
If you go there, they will even, if you talk against them, their religion, they can even finish you within a second. How can you erase this from this bulletin mindset?
How did they erase our good mentality? It's by education. It's by speaking. It's by message. It's by talking.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Sometimes to control weak brain, it's easier than to control a wiser brain.
Yeah, we are ready to do that. We are ever ready. And we know a time is coming. A time is coming. Africa will live its own without our brutalians. How do we do that? That is what we are doing. Continue giving them the message, talking to the people, psyching the people, telling them once upon a time, your ancestors were eating some food. Now somebody came all together from a place and tell you that food is poison. Don't eat this food again, but I have a different food for you. So you ate the food and now we come back and tell you, no, this was the food we were eating. So let's try it.
Yehuda.
Yes.
Do you know my problem?
No.
Even our traditional medicine. That we all have hope. That we are all preaching. That we should consume. Maybe when you are not feeling well. These guys have mixed that one with white man's medicine. Previously, they used to say, or this herbal practitioner, they used to say, the other time I asked question. When this Omama guy's case came, I asked the question that our leaders or our ancestors, were they preparing the dudo in that large quantity for profit?
No.
But now we are preparing it for profit. And to cure diseases, to even cure a white man. This is an evidence that our ancestors cure a white man. That guy did not die. He lived and he even went back. Nowadays, upon all what we have, unless maybe you don't have money. If you have money, those who have money, they fly to white man's land to cure themselves when they are not feeling, of which we have those things there. When are we going to clear all this? Because it's like they have taken 99% of our system.
No, the when is now. When you say when, the when is now. This is this is the beginning of the when.
And the consumption of their product has taken over the tank.
Yeah, we know it has taken over the tank, but still we know we are going to change it. We are going to change it. How do we do that? By giving them the message. So I'm not tired of what I'm doing. According to their Bible, they say Jesus came with 12 disciples. He told them, go and spread the message. Somebody spread the message. I will do the continuation. Somebody will continue. And even if we couldn't gain nothing in our time, the time is coming automatically.
All right.
So because their message has taken over us, no.
But our activities and our actions doesn't show we are ready.
No.
So we are ready to redeem ourselves from these guys.
If you are not ready, we'll still give you the message to be ready.
All right.
Because when they were taking over Africa, it didn't took them 2, 3, 4 years, almost 400 years before.
Okay.
So we still have more time.
All right. We are continuing. If you have just joined, just don't forget to bring your comment, and you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, XIG, and X. Don't forget to write down your comment. It's very, very important. That makes the show very interactive, and don't be just a passive listener. Be an active listener of this program. So, why and how these missionaries came to Africa? That's the topic we are discussing for today. And it's a fin our baswa or comment, very, very important to us, of course. My brother, let's continue.
So the why was when they discover they don't have nothing to survive. The whites, they are nobody without black people. They are nobody without Africans. So the why is they have to jump here, take everything that belongs to us. So the why is if they don't bring African down, they cannot go up.
And that is when they try to bring the system of slave trade.
Yes.
No, barter trade.
Better trade. The better trade is how. But the why is no. We saw something there. We saw the lithium. We saw the gold. We saw everything. We saw their power. Mentally, physically. So, we have to go there. That was their mission. Their mission is to bring black people down, to bring Africa down, to rise. So I have a quote. I say, the God of the white man is the black man. But the devil of the black man is the white man. Because when the white man met the black man, then the white man became who they are now. When the black man met the white man, then we became who we are now. Who was the white man in those days? Without the black man, there were nobody. Until they jumped to Africa in the name of slavery. So the why is without Africa, without black people, without black man, they are nobody. That is why they can develop their continent. They develop their continent in the name of African resources. And it is still happening.
But they have realized that you don't know the uses of your resources.
No,
even right now in the modern society where we have technologies and other things that we call ourselves intellectuals and other terms, what are we doing with our resources? We are I've been saying this, that we are destroying cash for cash. Our land, our soil, which is good to grow cocoa, cassava, pawpaw. Mention different kinds of food crops. We don't need even to suffer to get good.
Let me tell you something. I'm not stopping you. Okay. Let me tell you something. In this world, as I see what you're saying, so what start to say who ye bibia. Anytime you start a thing, automatically you improve yourself. So are you telling me, say, even in quote, if these colonizers didn't come to Africa, the technological ideas black people were having, are you telling me we by this time you ain't me improve na? Okay. Okay, bet me improve me ba na me ba what I say. Nka still you bet me improve. If this was made by my ancestor, in me father say before colonizers, and maybe you don't love the shape, Are you telling me say enka by this time se broni amba na ye me nana na ye ade we ya enka ade we me nana ntimi improve na na ewiasi anytime bia generation bia improvement ye den ebam. So even if they didn't come, we were having our technical ideas, technology. They came to Egypt, learn technology, science, maths, and everything. So why are you telling me without them?
My point is, yeah, me so panis.
Yeah.
As at now,
yeah,
that we have engineers and other things. Why are we still carrying our good for them?
That's very good question.
Why are we still destroying our soil, bringing Chinese ambassador to Ghana in public make a statement?
Okay.
Is that no Ghanaian can go to China and do galamsey over there?
Okay.
So if you think Chinese are destroying your land, deport them, arrest them.
Okay.
This is a serious statement that this guy made.
Okay.
And it's a fact.
Okay. Thank you.
Why are we still destroying our fertile land? How do you call it? Get the gold, send it raw to a white man.
Okay.
Take our cocoa together with the chaff. How do you call it? Yeah, the chaff. Raw beans.
Okay.
Put it in a sack.
Okay.
Keep it in a container.
Okay.
And send it to a white man.
Okay.
To determine the price for you.
Okay. So
as at now,
so if
we are still doing it.
If I may understand you well, now the people are no more here. But they are no more here. They are gone.
We are still chasing them.
Now let me tell you. It's a very good question. And this question, people who see the problem in the one side, but without seeing the other problem, has been asking this question. There are people, they say, the democracy Africans has is not good, but they are still religious people. That is why when I began, I told you, when they saw that the time is coming, you will think of your gold. That is why they created the education system. When you go to the school, even you will never see gold. For 9, 10, 14, 40 years, you will never see gold. So you don't know what to do with the gold. After they arrested our ancestors, they created a system where the education system cannot teach you what to do with your gold. So we grew up from there. Then this thing, every president, our ministers and our leaders, the education system they have is an education system where we were taught not to do nothing from our natural resources. We were in school. They say this is mahogany. But they didn't teach us what to do with mahogany. So if you have the mahogany, how do you consider that mahogany to be something? So they polluted the education system. Are you getting my point?
I'm listening to you.
Number 2, they gave you a book called Bible, given by the missionary. Promise you don't need your earth. You don't need the land. The land is nothing. So they tell you the land, the water is nothing. The gold you are talking about, they told you there is a better one in the sky. So you focus there. So when you focus there, they are taking this one away. Are you getting my point? This is what they did.
Do you remember the quote that your master gave, Avraham Bemoshi? He said, God, he said the small angels created the black man.
Yeah, because after God creating everybody, he wanted to throw the dust away, and the small angels said, Daddy, please, can you help us small? And God say, what? Say, how do I help you? Say, give us the surplus soil. We want to create something. And finally, these are black people. So, Mr. Man, this is a very good question where people has been asking, say, after the colonizers, you say, Abraham, do I have you?
Do you believe that?
He said,
do you believe that? Why he said, do you believe it?
Oh,
do you? Is that not true?
You say,
Is that
you
not
see,
true?
the education system we have in Africa is our problem.
Listen, the education system that you have been blaming.
Yeah.
Some of our leaders, they've been going to school at abroad.
Into
the white man's educational system. They have learned sense from there. Now look at Conscious Vibes table.
Yeah.
This table is made from wood.
Yeah.
From Ghana here.
Yeah.
When you go to parliament, where 90% of the leaders over there, they schooled outside Ghana.
Yeah.
From white man's educational system.
Yeah.
Let me say, for them, they learn a lot. They have good educational system. That is why sometimes when you graduate, you want to do a lot of the people go outside to do their masters for them to have good standing educational system. When they wanted to buy table, they went to China. Of which when you go to Kumasi Sokoban, they can produce different kinds of how do you call it? Tables and other crafts. We did not buy it from there. Can you relate this to what your master said? That, in fact, that small angel collected the soil and said, we want to create something. And God created us. Because instead for us to create job in the country, because of someone's stomach, just selfish interest, the person will sell the country's future to a white man. Don't you think this character originated from the olden days?
The disciples.
Because you have you gotten my point?
I'm getting your point.
Have you gotten to see how do you call it, the behavior of a black man?
Mr. Man, I will still not blame the black man today, tomorrow, and forever. I am telling you.
The bad behavior that we have.
Yeah. Was implemented by our colonizers because if they don't do that, they cannot survive. So they have to brainwash you and brainwash your generation for them to survive. That is why they came to Africa.
Somebody to get a product.
Yeah.
The person knows very well that this one it has expired. It's not of good use for human health. The person will clean it and put a current date over there. That one too was planted in...
That is part of brainwash.
Hey.
That is part of brainwash.
They finished.
They have not finished us.
They have finished us.
They didn't finish us.
With this attitude,
since we are still alive,
we go for loan,
Mr. Man,
to construct a road. At the end of the day, somebody will chop the money. That one too. Can we relate it to?
Do you know why?
If
they want to construct road, they have to go and bring Chinese and Indians to construct road.
Oh, that one, you know that when you take the loan, these are some of the terms and conditions that our people will come and do it for you. These are some of the terms and conditions relating to the loan that sometimes we go for.
Mr. Man, let me explain something for you.
Explain.
To get it well. They are constructing the road for the citizens, right? You know. But the Bible told them, the citizens, that the people you are constructing the road to them, they have been preached to brainwash. Say they don't value the earth. If there was accident on the road, they put inside their brain say, "Hey, abayefo cause accident. Abayefo na akwatwe ahoma." Instead of say, "Ombedwin say there be a kwan no na enye no." Enti dia me pese me kakosi ni say omo bedu Africa no enam so omo fire omo pese omo fire japade nyina nti omo yi yadwen afiri asase so e de yadwen akose soro enti yadwen nipo de sani de bo bra wa asase so de ye nneoma no ye ni bi imfa ne yesua sa de no e school no so a e ono no de brewo. Into the education I brought to you, if they gave you the education, after the education, you still work for them. The education they gave to Africa will not allow you to own yourself because you can't be a critical thinker and create creativity. You can't create. So when they were brainwashing our ancestors, indirectly, they were brainwashing you and I. Are you getting my point?
In our current generation, are we still brainwashed?
We are still brainwashed. If we are not still brainwashed, like omo education system nkaya sasano. And come missionary books no mo de bre ye nka ya sesa no.
And do you think this can be changed?
Yeah, it can be changed. It's a matter of time. So the question number 2 is how? Before they came to Africa, in the whole world, everybody has this system. Everywhere you found yourself. When there was no currency, there was no money. People used to do changing. You have this, I have that.
Okay.
You have this, I have that.
I want to taste this.
Yes. So when they were coming to Africa, They came to Africa. That was the only way they go to Africa. By trading. People give this to them. They give this to them. So it came to a time and they say, yeah, everything we need to survive is in Africa. We cannot survive without their gold. We cannot survive without their timber because we don't have them. So the only thing we have to
cocoa.
Yeah, they are cocoa. So the only thing we have to do is now let's change the curriculum. Let's change the system. How do we get access to their natural resources? Let's write a book named Bible. Tell them now they have a God. They have a savior, which is Jesus. So they should focus Jesus. They should focus on God. They should listen to the Bible. For them to forget everything they have so that we can take it away. That was where we were caught. This is how they go to Africa. So the Bible is a product to them. Because when they gave us the Bible, they got access to our natural resources. Because when we are busy discussing the Bible, John chapter 1, in the beginning,
God created heaven and earth.
Genesis 1, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. So when we are discussing, debating about the Bible, busy concerning on Jesus, they are building their continent. When we are busy preaching in the house, I went to, that was 2022, I went to Wasa Akropong on Sunday. When people were beating drums, singing, praising Jesus in the church, the Chinese are in their bush looting our gold. So the only thing they have to keep you busy is to give you a so-called savior called Jesus, a so-called word of God called Bible, a so-called God called Yahweh. So they tell you to focus there. So when you focus on Jesus, focus on the Bible, focus on God, they focus on your natural resources. This is how they entered Africa. This is how they entered Africa. So it's time we are telling them the missionary came to Africa for a purpose. And that purpose is to do away Africans and loot everything that belongs to Africa. And they want it. But we are telling them everything which has starting has an end.
So it should end.
It should end. This is their end. We will take everything that belongs to us back.
And this is where I used to ask this question because it baffles my mind.
Yeah.
See, someone has redirected your brain, your thinking ability to a wrong direction.
Yeah.
And for now, we have realized that, see, these guys have used our resources to better their country.
Yeah.
They now have good roads.
Yeah.
They now have cars.
Yeah.
Even after they have dumped their cars on the refuse dump, that is when we also thank God that we have gotten a new car. That is what we are using in Ghana here.
Yeah.
Most of our cars are used cars. Their used cars becomes new car for us here in Ghana.
Yeah.
Becomes 2026 cars.
Yeah.
In Ghana here. Next year.
Yeah.
Some used cars in Europe becomes brand new car 2026 in Ghana here.
Yeah.
We have realized all these.
Yeah.
Listen to this question well. We have realized, per what you said, we have realized all these mistakes, but yet we still carry our resources to them. This is not about they gave us Bible. No, because for now, I have grown to realize that, see, I was born in a village. I realized that, see, my parents were not having money. they were living in a poor condition. In fact, we were all living in a single room. In order to break that generational poverty, I need to think outside the box and stay away from that village and try to improve myself so that I can develop better future for the family. So I ran away from my village, came to Kumasi, school over there, proceed to Accra in order to bring development to my family. I'm relating it to what you said.
Okay.
Good. In order to bring development to my family. And per the concept of what we are discussing. So as at now, we have not come to our senses that these guys used our resources to better their country. So we can also use it to better our country. We are still blaming the Bible.
Since when do you know this? Since when do you know this?
Since when
do you know this?
Do we know this?
Do you particularly, do you know this?
Long time.
Long time.
Long time.
When you never knew this, somebody knew that. Now you know this. Somebody don't know what you know. So I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. Until we continue preaching to the masses.
Yehuda.
So I'm coming. Somebody said, I'm coming. Mr. Disciple, somebody said, I freed 50 slaves. If the other 50, I would have freed 100 slaves. If the other 50 recognize they were slaves. Or I imprison 50 prisoners. If the other 50 recognize they are prisoners, I will have imprisoned 100. Until some people know what these colonizers did to Africans, you cannot change them. Now let me tell you something. If you don't think like a thief, you cannot catch a thief. There were two policemen. One always thinks, say, oh, on fashe. Bibi and Nikanum, people always pass with goose. But one policeman say, no, he's a thief. There is something inside. This policeman always catch people. Because when the car is coming, the police is not thinking, say, there's nothing in the car. The police thinks, say, no.
We must search inside.
We must search inside. So when you don't think like a thief, you can't catch them. You thinking like a thief doesn't mean you are a thief. Are you getting my point? So these people came as thieves, but we were not thinking like thieves by then. We couldn't catch them. So now we say, no, they were thieves. Let's work on them. So, Mr. Man, my conclusion of today's topic is why the missionary came to Africa. They came to support slavery in the mental way. Because they realize a time is coming, Africans will wake up. So the best thing they have to do is to write a book called Bible to calm their brain, to tell them, slaves, obey your masters.
That's the Negro Bible.
1, they tell you when your enemy slap you,
10
the other one. Because they know a time is coming, we will discover they are our enemies so that we can take revenge. 2, they saw that without Africa, and they knew without Africa, that is why they still do everything to keep us down.
This is where I get angry. This is where my heart, this is where I get angry. That's it. Not that we cannot read.
You cannot get angry.
I have to get angry.
No, let me tell you why.
I have to get angry.
You know, when you are fighting with someone, then you are on the floor. The best thing the person will try to do is to keep you on the floor. And the best thing you have to do is to do what? To wake up from the floor. So we are doing everything to wake up from the floor.
No, Ghana is not part. Those who want to wake up from the floor, exclude Ghana.
Ghana is part.
Ghana is part in what way?
That is what we are doing.
See this guy, Ibrahim Traore. See this guy, what do they have? Ghana has resources more than this Burkina Faso. But see what this guy is doing now. He has realized that, see, these guys are thieves. And We will do everything inside. We will try to make good use of our resources and see what this guy is doing. Ghana, we are just 38 million population.
Yeah.
See Ghana in Dubai. Ghana, we have all the resources.
Yeah.
See the prices of food. Now, if you want to chop better, if you want to balance diet, if you go to Banku side or where they sell Banku and you don't buy like 15 cedis, you even said it here that you went to certain restaurant, you spend how much? 120. Of with that 120, do somebody living in UK, bro?
Mister,
120 pounds.
I understood what you are saying, but
are we part? Because we have, not that our leaders don't know that these guys are making us.
Thank you. You are making my point. The leaders know.
They know,
but the citizens,
are they ready?
No. When the citizens are not ready, Captain Tuare, you are talking about. If Captain Tuare was ready, if the citizens were not ready, Captain Tuare cannot do nothing. So now, that is why we are preaching to the citizens. Make a chere will say, Nipa no obe say ye no. Se si an ye mpanifo na hu. But obi da so te asoli da mu gidi say accident si Kumasi kwan so a. Eye abayefo na ye onko bompa ye. Instead obeko na ye demonstrate against aban no. E da na adwum say abayefo na akotwe ahoma. Enti pani na hu. Omunim say embra so say Africa ye sole. Emperifo na hu. Omunim ye leaders, our leaders, they know. But yena ye toto ma ya ye to aba yen. Number one, NDC ni no to my NDC. MPP no betu ama MPP no. Omo tete solid them. So you know when the missionary came, they joined politics with religion. Politics with religion. One of them to Obama politicians.
Are we not?
Enye Ghana for.
We Ghanaians.
Yenye Muslims are yenye Christians. Enti edu about to umbra. Where is the best place omu campaign? Enye solid them.
Go to churches.
They go to churches. So when the colonizers was coming, when they were coming, that is what they do. Because politicians in the creative religion. So last I was telling somebody that, I was telling Mr. Reggae Ambassador that every political party or every religion is a political party.
Every religion
is a political party. This is the example.
Of course, that one I concur with you.
Yeah.
Of course, because nowadays, some of the pastors, they have their political party. When their party is in power, they can get cars from the port for free. That is not even where I am going.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is saying, religion, either Christianity and Islam, what is their preaching? They will preach and tell you, if you become a Muslim, when you die, you will get a better place, paradise. Am I right?
You are right.
Then they preach Allah to you. They preach Islam to you. Then finally, you will get a better and sustainable place.
Okay.
That's why they preach to you. The same thing to Christianity. You accept Jesus as your personal savior. You follow Jesus. If you die, you're gonna go to heaven. That's what they teach you. The same thing when the politicians come, they will tell you to vote for this particular party. When they come, they're gonna build schools, they're gonna build road, they're gonna build this. So it's the same. So the president in Islam is Allah. The vice president is Prophet Muhammad. The politicians, the MPs, and the friends and ministers are the imams who are preaching Islam. We come to, how do you call it? Christianity. The president is God. The vice president is Jesus. The MPs and the ministers are the pastors and how do you call it? The prophet. So, politicians created religion. That is why religion cannot work without politics. That is why politics cannot work without religion. So the only two wings they use to break Africa down is religion and politics. So this missionary came to Africa for a purpose. And the purpose is to enslave us forever.
And it has been working up to now.
It worked.
No, it has been working.
Yeah.
Up to now.
Up to now.
Without we trying to make any effort.
No, we are making impact. That is what we are doing. Mr. Man, that is what we are doing now. And we know surely a time is coming. Africa better know from these missionaries. Because when they come, they have to preach yourself against yourself.
What you say, I understand you.
Yeah.
But looking at where it should start from.
Yeah.
The apex.
Yeah.
The apex. The top there is not ready.
Mr. Man, if today you become one of the top, are you sure you implement what they are doing? So we will preach the youth.
I will just even throw away that constitution.
So yes, somebody is also sitting someplace watching us. Very soon, those people in power now, we will take the place. We are the future leaders. So we are not preaching. No, I would to obey now. MP no. Obakacho say, "Kona two voters enough. Who gave them the power? Is that not us who gave them the power? Mm-hmm. So if we don't change, they can't change. They know the right thing. We don't know the right thing. So until we wake up, and how do we wake up? We have to preach the youth. So a time is coming, this message, everybody will be preaching that message. That will be their end. So a time is coming, the government, the MP will not be on power to change things. But you particularly will go there and change things. The time will come, I'll take over the place. You will take over the place. And do away this colo mental. So, Mr. Man, in my conclusion of today's topic, how the missionary came to Africa, it was by trading, business, better trade. This give to this, and finally they discover, no, these people have everything. How do we take over? Let's create Jesus. Let's create the Bible. Let's create Christianity to take away their mindset from what they have so that we can get chance to loot them. And they got the chance because we accepted their Jesus. We accepted their mission. So, like if the missionary didn't come in, to say in the ancient days, the tacklers put chain and carry us and they say, no. If we catch them with chains, we can't catch the mind. So let's leave them physically, preach their mind. Tell them now they shouldn't focus on what they have.
They should focus in the sky.
In the sky.
Where there are a lot of mansions.
My
father has built a lot of mansions.
Yes.
We will die and go and work on good.
Thank you. So when you are expecting heaven, they focus on your earth. This is how they got Africans. So until we keep teaching them, no, there is no any gold in the sky. There is no any house in the sky. We change their mindset because they came and changed our thinking faculty. So we have to do the same thing, telling them, no. It's a scam. It's a scam. Their mission is to take over Africa. I have a Bible verse here. Mm-hmm. Let me read.
Which kind of Bible verse?
I'm coming. Let me read to support their colonial ideas.
Okay.
I am reading John chapter 10.
Verse 8.
John chapter 10, verse 7 to 10. Mm-hmm. This Bible verse is a colonial Bible verse. They use this Bible verse to jangle our brain and we never knew. This is New Testament, John chapter 10. Let me read John 10:10. Mm-hmm. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. Who are they talking about?
The thieves.
Come only to steal, to kill and destroy. Who are they talking about?
The pastors will say the normal thieves on the street.
No, they will even tell you yes, they will tell you the devil.
The devil.
That is not the devil. Have you seen any devil stealing? In decoding this.
But who has even seen a devil before? The things that we do in our society. Go to gossip, kill your neighbor. I did a video just last week. A woman poisoned her husband. And this interview was conducted by Mr. Ibrahim Kwaten, Crime Check Foundation. He asked the woman that, what did your husband do? He said, he did not do anything. Some people were saying that it was devil influence.
How?
Devil influenced the woman so to poison the husband.
So if people has idea, if people has this brain in their head, are they not brainwashed? Are they not brainwashed? They are brainwashed. So, Mister, let me finish this thing and tell you who they are talking about. He said the thief did not come. The thief did not come. The thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. In decoding this, that thief is your colonial master. He came to Africa, stole your natural resources.
Are you relating it to?
It's them. Why are you relating it to Satan? Did they write Satan?
No, I'm not relating it to Satan.
Yeah.
But why are you relating it to? How do you?
Yes, because one, Satan did not steal Africans. Satan did not destroy anything. Satan did not kill anybody. But your colonial master stole your natural resources, your gold, your timber, destroy your identity, destroy your image, destroy your brain, then finally kill your ancestors. So it's your colonial master. It's not devil. John 10:10 is not about the devil. John 10:10 is about our colonizers.
So the colonizers wrote it by themselves.
You say?
The colonizers.
Yeah.
Wrote it.
Yes.
This quotation.
They know that.
Describe them.
Yes. They know they are the people who do, but you don't know. They know. But you will not see it until you decode it.
So, you see, sometimes I become mad. Sometimes. As a boom. To the extent say, so can't we wake up? Can't we see that these guys we are young?
No, we are
blame up to this point.
We are waking up.
Yeah, you go to up to now, this year,
yeah.
Cocoa Board will go for syndicated loan. The most annoying part, that like weak my brain.
Yeah.
Is that we have grown our cocoa in Ghana here.
Yeah. Mr.
Man, I'm coming. The farmers, they even don't know chocolate.
Yeah.
Let me end that one day. We have to go to beg a white man and say, please, we have cocoa in Ghana. Can you give us money? I'll go to this brother, please. I have cocoa in Ghana. Can you give me money? So that at the end of the day, you will come and determine for me, I'll buy it like this. I'll buy it like this. Are we still sleeping?
Will you answer my simple question? When Captain Tuare stood up for Burkina Faso, if the citizens didn't support him, will he succeed?
But we are ready to support.
No, ask my question.
No.
Will he succeed?
He will not.
Until the masses. If the church members didn't see the pastor is stealing from them, there is nothing you talk about the pastor for the church members to accept you.
Then we have a long way.
It's the same thing. If the citizens cannot see the mistakes of the president, the ministers, and the MPs, no matter what you talk about their MPs, they will not accept it.
Yahuda.
Until the church member say the pastor is looting him.
Can we accept that we have a long way to go?
I accept it. Because when the colonizers came to Africa, it took them a long way to destroy black people. So we know it will take us a long way. I am ever ready.
For us to regain our brain.
Yes. It's like sickness. A sickness that tackles you for 60 years.
How will you describe the brain now? Our brain. How will you describe
our brain is almost, let me say, 90% rotten. So, Mr. Man. The whole issue is your colonizer came to Africa in the name of his own interest.
Okay.
Looted everything you have. Physically and mentally.
Everything.
And the hardest one is the mental one.
I like this book, Things Fall Apart.
The mental slavery.
The Santa can no longer hold.
So let me show you religious mental slavery and the political mental slavery.
Okay.
The political mental slavery is what you were repeating. Where our leaders will carry the natural resources.
Raw.
Take it to them. This is the political
and
mental
even beg
slavery.
them.
And beg them.
That's why for us.
This is the mental...
Political mental
slavery. Religious mental slavery is where the pastor will preach in the church, tell the church members, and the church member will promise his or her next pay, his bank account, he will go and withdraw the money and bank it. That is religious mental slavery. So our colonizers, the missionary came here for a purpose, for a mission, just to break our backbone, break our brain, break us down so that they can take control over everything. And that is what they are doing now. So your colonizer to take control over you, either politically or religiously. Because our ancestors were living without their political, how do you call it, system.
Okay.
Our ancestors were living life without their religious, they don't know their Jesus and co. And that is what they brought to Africa. So they exchanged religion and took our resources away. Because if they don't bring the religion, we will think. So they have to bring the religious books to submit our thinking capacities.
Hold on.
And the only way they can do it is in the schools, in the churches.
Do you know something?
Unless you tell me something.
Sometimes I try to sit down and analyze some things. You see, in the olden days, during the time of ancestors, they were okay in their own way. But in our current generation, we are not okay in our own way. Why? Because we are living, they call something global world. We are living in a global world, global village rather, whereby no matter your location, you can have a taste or have interaction with your colleagues. Someone living in US, Canada, Germany. But previously, it wasn't like that. So our ancestors were okay in their own way. Now that we are living in this global village, whereby we have become part of these white people, we are tasting their KFC, burger, and other products, their phones, and the other things. And we are not even thinking of manufacturing our own, resources. How can we redeem ourselves from them? No matter your preaching. Because it's like you having your kids. I'm standing in the shoes of our listeners or viewers, because they will be asking some of these questions.
Yeah.
It's like you having your kids. And when you go to the villages, people grow either yam, cassava, or whatever for the next season.
Yeah.
So that you can get food to feed your kids. But you don't grow anything. You go to people, bro, give me a piece of yam. They will give you. And the moment you do that, you become, how do I put it? You become like a slave to that person. Because if he asks you to do this for me, you do it because of the kind heart he has been showing to you, right?
Yeah.
Good. Until you start to produce your own thing, you start to stand on your own. That I want to do this for myself. I will not come to you for anything. Can we achieve what we are preaching now?
Yeah.
Because we are not ready.
No.
Currently, our current generation that we are living with our leaders, we have not decided.
Yeah.
Even common toothpick that we can use your bamboo to create.
Yeah.
And in the long run, that can generate massive employment for the youth.
Yeah.
We are not ready because of someone 10%.
Okay. So, Mr. Disapo, I want to ask you a question. I think I repeated this question. Imagine you are the president of Ghana now. Won't you change the education curriculum? Won't you give us education where after schooling we can do something out from bamboo and do toothpicks? Won't you do that? Won't you do that?
I will.
I'm telling you, a time is coming. The youth will take over. How many times do you want me to repeat this?
If you sit down and do your analysis, it will take how many years?
I can't tell you how many years it will take.
Oh.
I cannot tell you. A time is coming. We are going to take over and take away this colonial mental, this missionary, this thing. Today, I was listening to a pastor, Amakwata, and he said he's expecting a pastor who can sack all the people preaching gospel, preaching Jesus outside. He should sack them.
Why?
Because we don't need it. And that was what he was saying. So a time is coming automatically. Africa will wake up, and who know Captain Tuare will do what he's doing now? Who knows? I'm asking you, who knows? So automatically, but I think say, of course,
now say, how do you call it?
Let me tell you. I want you
for
to
now
go and do your research. Ask yourself, how many years did it take the colonizers before they overtook Africans?
That one, no, to conspire to go and steal something.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time because you, as a thief,
yeah,
you don't want the owner to catch you.
Yeah.
But it is easy to owner to block the hole. To block that hole.
No, now
it is easy.
Now the thief came to your house, stole everything, and take it away.
They haven't stolen anything.
I'm coming.
We still have the resources.
I'm coming.
We still have the gold.
I'm coming.
We still have the timber.
Yeah.
We still have the cocoa.
Yeah.
But now,
the
way we are even destroying it, we are destroying the resources ourselves than the colonizers.
Yeah, that is what I'm telling you. That the way they brainwash us and educated us, that is why we don't have the brain to do the thing. You need to know school no more dey call ye no. Uko school ben, uko school no utimi microphone. That be me bisa wasem. Boso, look at my face. After who education no, can you invent microphone?
I can only talk.
You can only talk. Now you need a microphone to talk. Are you not hearing microphone? No? We have everything here. Imagine when you were in school, you were taught how to do microphone. Who you are microphone? Senka obeye. That is what I'm saying. They came to Africa, planted a tree here. So we have to cut it. And that is what we are doing. They planted something in our brain, and we have to take it out and plant something new. So we keep repeating the message.
And for now, we buy our school.
Me bana
now go school.
Obeko school.
School bay.
School bay. Yeah, school ya.
There he be.
There he be na me call ye.
There uko ye.
And there me call ye be.
And na preaching say.
And to share me my way ye. School na me call ye me mfa nye hwe. School mu na chere me say na ye bamboo. School mu na chere me. Say nye school.
Oh, but at least why apply education?
Maybe so.
Why apply some knowledge kakra bi awunya wo school dia in terms of creativity and other things. Every day be a what na say some ideas bi how dey aka ho.
Everything I'm doing about my bamboo was not taught in the schools. Everything creativity was not taught in schools.
Usia pre-technical skills kakra, usia vocational.
One chen am go suya.
School usia vocational.
Man suya school yese me kona he. You know, one thing I have to, I'm a person who say, with this message, this generation, people are becoming critical thinkers. People are becoming questioners. They are asking questions. People can do things with their brain now. But the 80s, it wasn't like that. You see, with this generation, we are in 2025. Next 20, 30, 32 years, people will be more critical thinkers than you and I. Look at how critically we can think than the 80s. Are you getting my point? So things will change naturally. Nature will take its place.
Okay. And
this is the only way we can fight back.
Let's hope so.
This is the only way we can fight back. So, Mr. Disciples, anyone watching me, I want to tell them the missionary who came to Africa came for a purpose. The missionary who brought Christianity to Africa lied to Africa. This is what I think some Christians have been saying. I want you to put this thing, put it half. The Ethiopia this thing. Do you know there are Christians who has been saying, black people who has been saying Christianity was in Ethiopia before the missionary brought Christianity? It's a lie. It's a total lie. I have something small I want to read here.
Okay.
He said, yes, Christianity was brought to Ethiopia in the 4th century when King Ezana of the Aksumite kingdom made it the official religion. Tradition holds that the missionary Frementius arrived with merchant and later inserted the young prince, who then declared Christianity the state religion upon go up small for me. I want to pronounce that word. You see, so put this one aside. I want them to see my face. Any black man, any black Christian who tells you Christianity was in Africa before our colonizers is ignorant plus illiterate. He's not a fool. Any black man, I repeat myself with my face, any black man who will tell you Christianity was in Africa before the missionary or before the colonizers is ignorant plus illiterate. That means you don't know what you are talking about.
Okay.
The first man who brought Christianity into Ethiopia was called Flamentius. It was King Ezana who accepted him and made Christianity popular in Ethiopia. But you know, somebody will tell you, Christianity was in Ethiopia before. It's a lie. We never knew Christianity until they brought it to Africa to destroy Africa. And that is the work of the missionaries. Because that was their mission. Let's give them Christianity. Let's give them a religion.
And I think the Christianity has destroyed the western part of Africa than the rest of African countries.
Yes, because they are bringing it to destroy us.
Particularly Ghana.
They are bringing it to destroy us, and that is what they did.
And it is now spreading like fire.
It is now, so and now we are water. We will quench the fire. We are water to quench it.
Every 10 meters, you see church building.
And a guy, and that is why we are poor. The Christianity make Africa poor. The missionary make Africa poor in the name of Christianity. Because when they came to Africa, the type of preaching they gave to us made us poor.
Instead for you to go and work.
Yes, they will tell you everything, vampire.
Now, today, I want to buy something. And I went where I went. I went round. All the shops were closed.
Today is Sunday.
Sunday, they don't open shop.
They don't open shop.
Even when you go to Muslims country, Fridays, they open their shop.
Yeah.
Just that they will go to their prayers.
Yeah.
They will come back and open their shop.
That is Africa.
But in Ghana,
that is Ghana for you.
Sundays, when we close, then we go to the mall and buy from the Chinese.
From the Chinese.
This is something I sometimes.
No, don't be mad. That is why you are here to preach them.
I feel sad to be.
Don't be so. Don't say so.
No. This is. See, you close your shop and say you want to go and pray to someone in the sky.
Yeah. After
that, you go to someone's place.
Yeah.
And buy from that person.
Yeah. And you know, let me tell you a life story. Once upon a time, one wache seller. Every Sunday she will come and sell wache. Every Sunday she will come and sell wache. There is a certain woman at my area. So when the woman is going to church with her children, he said, "Oh, the wache ura they won't kwasole." So it came to a one Sunday when they were going to church. So he has to go and buy medicine, eat something small before she take the medicine. When they look around, the wache seller was there. So the wache seller was asking her, "Mommy, if I choose to go to church today, where will your daughter get wache to eat and drink the medicine?" Do you see? This is called brainwash. So I said, when we are busy in the church, you see, watch my face. The missionary, when they came to Africa, they knew what they were coming to do. They say, yes, we are coming for a mission. The mission is to bring the people down. Let's keep them busy. Build a house, put them there. Let them be shouting on non-existent God. Let's give them Jesus. Let them keep repeating, quoting the Bible every Sunday. By that time, we are busy building our continent.
Nowadays,
that is their mission.
Nowadays, they have stopped posting or pasting this kind of white
Jesus picture.
Jesus picture.
Because they came to conclusion that no,
it's not
Jesus. A time is coming, they will see the truth that
they don't paste it. They don't paste it on the wall anymore.
Yeah.
Nowadays, any church you go, you will never find
you won't see it.
But previously,
yeah,
any church you enter, you see these images over there. But now they have realized that no, this.
So Africans, my people, the missionary.
Hey.
Go and do your research.
Oh my
The
God.
purpose of the missionary to Africans is to bring and brutalize Africa, brainwash us, just because of our natural resources. Because they saw, one thing I want you to understand is, they saw without Africa, without
survive.
black, they can't survive. So how should they do it? Let's give them religion. Let's give them Bible. For them to keep preaching Jesus. Focus on Jesus. So when we are busy focus on Jesus, they focus on our natural resources. I'll keep repeating saying this. That is their mission.
They focus on our good.
Yes. Because you don't know what to do with the gold. One, they told you don't need the gold. Two, all came from the Bible.
And we accepted it.
And we accepted it because you were kid. When do you become a Christian? How old are you now? Are you know 30 to 40? When do you accepted Christianity?
At a younger age.
At a younger age. So your brain was not mature to ask questions. It's a plan.
And previously, I was even afraid to die and go to hell.
Yes. Tarnish and brainwash and put fear and panic. If you don't follow our God, that is what they were preaching. So when they were doing that, they didn't come in violence by then. They came with peace.
And control the
Control Boko. When they came to Africa, we were drinking our clean water with leaves. But they have to brainwash you and tell you, say, that one will give you cholera. So they will give you pipe. Later, we now have pure waters made by robbers. So they have, every thief is a smart. Every thief is a smart. So how they came to Africa, the only way they go to Africa was by trading. Why they came to Africa is to consume Africa resources. That is the mission of the missionaries to Africa. They told you Jesus will heal you, but the person who came with Jesus came and died. And his brother was healed by my great grand herbalist. Inti we a Christonia. Adie we kura me paso fato soma me biom. Baby an obe wu na min kan twi.
Na yemfam.
Na yemfam pon na min kan twi. Fato nchen na min timi kan. Obi odi Yesu mbere wo say Yesu sayale no. Oba ye no Yesu antimi ansa na yale wewu. Ah, wadwene ho da. Ono no say Yesu na chintampia.
Not this one.
Yesu na chintampia. Yesu
The chintampia.
ene sa yale ene obeka kire ye ntende ye tia soldier. Yesu e chintampia.
Na malaria kun.
Ena malaria kunu.
Even including the doctor.
Including doctor no. Ena ba ko si da bi. Me fe chiri.
Aduane ye de.
Ena o fe chiri okoye ye teten haban ma no tin. Eye nunum de kan ho de wo no de anka atwede de aye. Ye punu no.
Ne ho ato no. Ha.
Inti se Yesu mbisa yale a enka wansa na yale ye se bibifo ndwen a wo se medi watem. Inti winim when the colonizers came to Africa, you see that is the picture.
That
is the guy.
In fact, I like this guy.
These are the people who came to Africa and not anywhere. They came to Gold Coast. Ghana here.
Yeah.
Preach our ancestors and told them Jesus is a healer.
Yes.
By the end of the day, they were dying by malaria.
He's killed by a herbalist.
He was killed by a herbalist.
A herbalist in Ghana here.
A herbalist in Ghana here in Gold Coast. Who doesn't accept Jesus. So if you're a black man watching me, see my face, I want you to know that your Jesus cannot heal you. If Jesus can heal sickness, this man will not die from malaria, common malaria. Now me can it. When were you in a dan channel? Abrofuna, I know that was 1828.
Yeah.
That was 1828. Basel, Omodeba. First,
Omobile.
Yes, Omobile, no. And Omobe preach here, and anonymous say, yes, we chintampia. And I say, Yale.
Oh, quotation on
what's it?
Did they quote that quotation?
Oh, but they are the same people who preach that quotation.
Did they quote that quotation?
They are the same people who brought the Bible. The Bible says yes to a chintampia ne say yale. It was the missionaries who brought the Bible. And the Bible says yes to a chintampia ne say yale. Obi a odi book abrel. Na book num ya twero say yes to a chintampia ne say yale no. Ono no malaria na eku no. Eye wo na no abibidroma no di nim 3. E de anka twede e di nunum wo ono no di punu no no nyankwa. Enti me ka kire Kristo ni a wo hwe me. Wo yale a Yesu ntimi sa wo yale. Se Yesu ntimi sa yale a enkrofo we nka Yesu sa wo yale. Ye ma adwenye dwuma. Missionary no mo ba Africa no. They brought you the advantages which they claim, which wasn't the advantage. They made the code. Because omo ba you know omo se omo na do education by omo di school by.
They build schools.
They build
schools.
When they came to Africa, we were having universities. So which school did they build? You bring kindergarten, I was having university. The biggest university in the world.
We were having our crafts.
We were having everything. Yes. So I didn't see anything new they brought, if not robbing and distraction.
And we were having our court system.
Yes.
Like the dwarfs.
Justice.
If anyone does anything wrong and the person wants to deny, send him or her to Antwerp.
So you know our justice.
It doesn't delay,
Mr. Man. So in our justice, in our justice way, in our time, they say we used to worship idols. But when you do something bad in the community, the idol will push you away. Are you getting my point? But Christianity came and said, if you're a thief, Jesus is calling you. If you're an armed robber, Jesus is calling you. If you're a fornicator, Jesus is calling you. But our traditions and our idol worship doesn't call bad people. They rather sack bad people away.
And even the bad people will not even grow to become a bad people. You will repent. But the community that you come from, me, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't.
You drink water.
Oh, I'm talking about alcohol. You cry, you spoil. What says it? Because of the community I come from, where I come from. Because it's like that area now. The way you be see ajojo wa ye no. Say wako oye we. I'm not saying say no one sound. You can bet me anom. It's not bad. It's good. Because sometimes it makes you happy. Of course. But ebimu atuto masay. Ebimu enso ya for tips and those things. But in our society, like our traditional society, how dare you? Who are you to become a thief? You will even repent by force.
By force.
Forcefully.
The system will repent you.
Of course. For being a thief.
Yeah.
For going to sleep with someone's wife.
You dare not.
You are afraid.
Disciple, I want to give homework to every black man watching me. If you live in Ghana, you live everywhere. Just look for one day. Then go to Cape Coast Castle.
Okay.
And see what was happening there.
Of course. The gate of no return.
When they were preaching their gospel, when the missionaries were preaching their gospel, our ancestors were under the dungeon. Where they were preaching them, our Father who art in heaven. Our Father who art in heaven was scribed when they were in Cape Coast. I'm telling you true fact. Our Father, they were telling our ancestors to pray, our Father who art in heaven. Do you know, when you go to Cape Coast, our fathers were under the dungeon. Then our fathers, ancestors were under the dungeon. And these whites, the colonizers, they were top.
Of course.
So give us this day our daily bread. It's when after the colonizers eat the bread, they send it to them.
Down there.
And
if you go and look at the darkness,
you can't.
Darkness, sometimes, the moment you enter, you become like a blind person. You cannot even see anything.
It is well.
It shall be well.
I think our time is almost up.
Of course.
Yes, our time is almost up.
Of course.
So finally, in conclusion, what I have for our people is the missionary, their purpose to Africa was to brutalize Africa, was to brainwash Africa, was to destroy Africa, was to kill Africa, was to do everything to take over Africa.
Okay.
Because they realized, they came to a conclusion that without we, the black people, they cannot survive. So how do they do that? They have to bring us down. by trading. So after they did the trading, better trade and this thing, the final better trade they gave to black people was the Bible. Okay. They gave us the Bible. So when we keep reading the Bible, preaching Jesus and God, they are in their country, their continent, developing their continent. It's time Africa must wake up. The missionary has nothing for black people. They came for a wicked brain. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's hard time we resonate our brain because Yadache. We have to wake up from our slumber. We have to wake up. We have to rethink, redirect our brains to the right path. We should stop blaming this white. Of course, they have done, bad things to us. But we have to think. We have to make good use of our resources. We have to stop going to beg them. We have to be conscious.
And stop going to church.
And stop going to church. Of course, not to stop going to church, and think. Because going to church without thinking is like you are it's like a kid. So thank you very much, Mr. Quintana and the producer Nana. Don't forget, this is the anti-missionary program on Conscious Vibes TV. Don't forget to follow us on all the social media platforms and share the video for us. My name is Disciple. This is where time will permit for us to end everything. Enjoy the rest of our programs. Thank you.